What's up with it, YouTube? You tune into everything boxing. I don't watch reality TV. I watch boxing. There he go talking that boxing again. Check out this next video I got coming at you. But before you do that, hit that bell icon and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And don't just watch the video, like this video one time for your boy. What's up with it, y'all? I'm back at you once again with the late breaking news in boxing like I always do. And tonight, I'm back at you like I said I would, letting you know my final thoughts on the Keith Thurman Manny Pacquiao fight. If you watch my video from earlier, what I did is I broke down, who I thought was going to win the fight, and I explained why I thought Thurman was going to win the fight. And I'm here to say that I was wrong. I was very wrong on this one. And I was at the fight live, and you could tell from the first round on that Keith Thurman, he couldn't handle Manny Pacquiao's power. Okay? Keith Thurman, I felt that Keith Thurman was going to correct the mistakes that he was making in the Josecito Lopez fight. If you watch the Josecito Lopez fight, Keith Thurman has a habit of going straight back with his hands down and his chin up in the air when he's trying to get away from an onslaught of his opponent. So I figured, Keith Thurman was on a 2-year layoff. Keith Thurman was gonna, was rusty. I figured he was rusty and he was gonna get in the gym and fix those little mistakes that he was making against Josecito Lopez and come out, firing on all cylinders versus Manny Pacquiao. But he proved me wrong. Keith Thurman, he didn't fix the mistakes that he made against Josecito Lopez. He was making the same mistakes against Pacquiao from the very beginning of the fight. Going straight back with his hands down and his head up in the air. Also, what I noticed is that Keith Thurman, he had a hard time, catching up to Manny Pacquiao's figure and Manny Pacquiao's footwork out. That side-to-side movement. And, Manny Pacquiao's footwork was giving Keith Thurman a very hard time for a long time. Manny Pacquiao did eventually slow down and Keith Thurman was able to figure him out. But, like I said before, that power was the ultimate deciding factor in this fight. Even when Manny Pacquiao slowed down with the footwork, every time he would catch Keith Thurman flush, Keith Thurman couldn't take his shots. He couldn't take his shots to the body. He couldn't take his shots to the head. And the power was the determining factor, because if you noticed, when Keith Thurman would land on Manny Pacquiao with a flush shot, Manny Pacquiao was able to take Keith Thurman's power and continue to come forward. And Keith Thurman wasn't. Keith Thurman, he fought hard. He showed that he had a lot of heart. A lot of times in the fight, I thought Keith Thurman was going to quit. Especially when he got hit to the body, I thought Keith Thurman was going to quit. When he got knocked down in the first round, the vicious knockdown, he got up and he continued to fight. But for some reason tonight, Keith Thurman could not take Manny Pacquiao's power. And that was surprising to me because, Manny Pacquiao, he hasn't knocked anybody out in years and years and years. I mean, yeah, he knocked out Lucas Matisse, but Lucas Matisse was washed up and everybody knows that he was done at that point in time. But he couldn't drop Adrian Bronner. He couldn't, knock out Timothy Bradley. He couldn't knock out Jeff Horn. And a lot of guys, Manny Pacquiao, he couldn't knock out or knock down. And that I looked at and I thought they're way lesser opponents that they weren't on Keith Thurman's level. Past opponents that Manny Pacquiao has faced, and he hasn't been able to hurt him like that. But he came in tonight, and he looked like, the Manny Pacquiao from 2010, 2009 against Keith Thurman. It showed to be a very bad style matchup for Keith Thurman and the flaws that Keith Thurman had. So, like I said, I was wrong. Shout out to Manny Pacquiao. He looked good tonight. He did his thing. And now we just got to sit back and wait and see what's next with Manny Pacquiao. Does he fight the winner between Errol Spence and Sean Porter? Does he try to get a fight with Mikey Garcia? Does he try to get a fight with Danny Garcia? Do they try to finally make a Manny Pacquiao against Terrence Bud Crawford fight? I don't know. But right now, Manny Pacquiao is back at the top of his game and back at the top of boxing. And, he's going to even be a bigger draw than he was tonight. Like I said, I was there tonight. That arena was jam-packed to the ceiling. It wasn't an empty seat in the house. And most of all the fans, they was there to see Manny Pacquiao. So Manny Pacquiao is definitely still a huge draw. And it's only going to get bigger from here for Manny Pacquiao as long as he can keep winning. But like I said, now we just got to sit back and we got to see who Manny Pacquiao is going to fight next. So, that's all I got for right now. Until next time.
I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and do me a favor. Hit that bell icon and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Like this video, and you already know what it is. Anything ain't everything, but around here, everything boxing. And I don't watch reality TV. I watch boxing.